Let's look for a second at the psalm this morning. Lord, you will show us the path of life. Lord, you will show us the path of life. Literally, God will show us the way. It's not hidden. It's not a secret. It's not something we have to find. God will show us. He will give this to us. This psalm, connected to David, King David in some strange way, also connects us to that first reading, where it's mentioned that King David says that God is at his right hand, and because of that, he cannot be disturbed. He is secure. This psalm in the first half rejects false worship pointlessly, saying that this way of worshiping, valuing other things is not worth our time, doesn't do anything for us. Whereas then the second half of the psalm acknowledges the life-giving presence of God. And that's what faith does. That's what religion does. It taps us into real living, this connection to the divine, and a life that's much more full than anything else we could try filling ourselves up with. I want to add today an announcement for later, but just put it in this homily because I think it's quite relevant. Next weekend is Called by Name Sunday. It's a diocesan-wide initiative to honor young, faithful men who may be open or may be called to priesthood. Next weekend for the whole church, it's Good Shepherd Sunday. And because of this, Bishop Malloy has invited all parishioners across the diocese to submit names of young men who exhibit leadership and the heart of a servant. These men will receive a letter from Bishop, invitations to ongoing discernment events, and also support from our vocation team. I'm really excited about this. One, because I'm part of the vocation team, and two, because this is one of the best things the church can do. This is like when the church, I think, is at its best, when we take time to recognize in one another gifts, when we say out loud what it is that we value about one another, the good things we see. Because how often does that happen anymore? I spend quite a bit of time online. I don't see anybody saying nice things about each other there. Doesn't happen. Instead, here, we're noticing called young men. What's so special about these young men of ours who may have a calling? Well, let's go back to the psalm. I say to the Lord, you are my Lord, you are my only good. You are my only good. If there's a name of a young man in this parish that's coming to mind for you, it's probably because in some way that young man shows that God is one of his highest priorities, if not the highest priority. He is the greatest good, the only good. A vocation to priesthood shows to others that God is the best good. Men who respond generously to this call change the lives of countless people. And I know because it's happened to me. And I'm sure next week when Father Sean is up here, he will share with all of you, very excitedly, how much his priesthood has changed the lives of so many people. Not because Father Sean is this great person, but because he himself recognizes that God is working through him, through his own gifts, and that is what touches the lives of so many. This Easter season is filled with all these scripture stories that are very beautiful and uplifting and edifying to read. All these stories of fruitfulness of these early Christians, maybe we'd call them young Christians regardless of their age, these first followers of Christ, men and women, who simply just said yes to the Lord, and because of that, drew hundreds, thousands of souls, of hearts to Jesus. Even in their littleness, they were able to do these amazing things. At St. Mary's, we too have an opportunity this next week and in this next weekend, letting the Spirit move priestly hearts in our parish. Let's not miss that opportunity.